Hey guys, how you doing? Who we got with me? Hello, Catherine. Hi. Is it Catchy Dwancy? Are you there, darling? How you doing, Catherine? You alright, darling? Can I ask that you hit that like button, Catherine, and you share the live out? That would be fantastic. I'm just going to share it to my page. You're breathing well there beside me. Okay, let me just share the live. Feeling it's going to be a quiet one again. It's always quiet when we're live here on YouTube. Let's share it to the page. Okay. Share it, share it. I already shared it on the page once, but just put it live. Oh, just wait a minute. Oops. There we go. Just post that one there. Get rid of that one. Oops, wrong one. Oops, that one. Get there in a minute. But there's no rush. There's no rush. Delete that one. And I'm back in the room. Hi, happy. How you doing, darling? Yes, you know you can get a reading. Just bear with me, okay? I'm just going to see if a few more people join in a minute, and then we shall begin. I hope you've all had a good week. Happy St. George's Day to those that celebrate it. It's St. George's Day today. Hi, Michelle. How you doing, darling? Please make sure you hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And when you subscribe, hit the bell next to it, and on the drop down menu, click all, and then you'll be notified every time I do come live. Okay. So I hope you're all well, and thank you for being here. It's awesome to see you. Thank you, darling. Okay, now the readings that I gave, if you've read the description, it's just general readings, just where I see what the universe wants me to tell you. If you want a reading based on a question or a certain area of your life, you're going to have to go over to my Facebook page and book a private reading, okay? The reason being is when you ask me a question or you want something based on something in other than in general, I feel the readings need to go a bit more in depth. Just pulling one card isn't going to be enough to answer your question, okay? That's not how I like to do my readings, and I don't like to leave readings half finished. So therefore, to get the most out of what you want from the reading, I advise that you put private with me. The readings I do private do start from as little as £5. Okay, I don't come on here to say about private readings and prices, etc. If you want to know anything like that, how much the readings cost, etc., go over to the Facebook page. Okay. So I'm just gonna get the cards that we're gonna use, which is my soul's journey cards, which is these ones here. The lighting isn't very good in here again this evening, is it? Let me just see if I can do something about the lighting. Hang on. I've just dropped all the cards on the floor. Does that make a difference? Ah, that's a bit better, isn't it? You can see me now. I just dropped all the cards on the floor. It's typical that of me, that is. You found the share button. I was just about to try and explain it to you, sweet. If you was on your phone, I was going to show you. Okay. So I'm going to put a card first of all to see what card comes up for everybody, and then I'm going to pick who I'm going to. I'm not going to go down the list. I'm going to go at random. Okay, I will, as there is only 5 people on here, you all will be guaranteed a card, okay? So there will be nobody that will go missed, okay? So I'm just going to hold these close to my heart, call upon my guides and my angels to come close and help guide me and assist me with the readings that I'm about to give you today. I ask that the messages that they give me are the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Here we don't sugarcoat anything. I tell you how it is. I tell you what it is that you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay? I don't sugarcoat my readings. If you get something up that you might not like what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you anyway because it wouldn't come up if you didn't need to know it, okay? So, let's begin with a card for everybody. So this is for everyone, and the card that's turned over for us all is forgiveness. Forgiveness is very important, especially if somebody has done something to you, and because of the way it's making you feel, it's preventing you from moving forward. No one should ever be able to have that power to do that to us as a person. We should be allowed to move forward freely without anything getting in the way. This is for everybody, okay? This is a card in general for everybody, okay? So it's a bit of guidance, a bit of advice for us all. That's why I've got the forgiveness card. It's reminding us that if we're finding ourselves stuck and unable to move forward, it's because we are finding it because we haven't forgiven those that have done something to make us feel the way that we do, which is preventing us from moving forward. Often we have to find it in our heart to forgive, not forget, because some things can not be forgotten, but forgiveness for yourself, for allowing yourself to feel that way for what they have done. It's not about forgiving them for what they've done, it's about forgiving yourself. Because we often allow the actions of another person affect us in a way that prevents us from moving forward or from doing the things that we want to do because of the mood from what they've done that has put us in. So we need to try and overcome that mood and try to turn it around and make ourselves feel happier in a happier mood than what we were in. And so by doing that, by forgiving yourself for allowing them to make you feel that way, will enable you to move forward. So it's not about forgiving them for what they've done, it's about forgiving yourself, because it's unfair that their actions have an effect on us the way that it does. But it happens, and it's out of our control sometimes. But what is in our control is how we react and take what has happened and how we deal with it. As some people, as nasty and as horrible as it sounds, they get off on seeing that they've done damage, or and they're affecting us, and they caused harm, which might have been what they set out to do in the first place. Not always the case, but if that is the case, but by them seeing that it's affecting you, then it's like them saying that they won, and that's not what we want. We don't want it to be a game. We don't want them to anyone to be a winner and the other person a loser. It's about ourselves and dealing with the situation in a manner that we can feel better within ourselves and move forward. Okay? Forgiveness. It says on the card, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. It might be that you need to get off your chest and say out loud in the open how it is that you're feeling. And people don't want to listen, then that's their problem. If people don't want to support you, then that's their problem. But by saying out loud how you're feeling, it gets it off your chest and it will make you feel better. You feel like a weight has been lifted. It's very difficult sometimes to move forward when you're carrying that burden. Sometimes it's not even connected to you of what that person has done. It could be connected to something that you watched on the news, or you see a friend going through. But because of the way that you feel about that situation, you know that it's wrong what they have done. It still has an effect on us. More so if you're an empath, you pick up on other people's feelings and emotions very easily. And by asking your higher self to get it lifted and removed, what feelings are not of your own, will also enable you to be able to move forward. I avoid watching the news if I can at all costs because of being an empath and picking up on those on the thoughts and feelings of other people. So I find it easier not to watch any of the news. I don't scroll down the news feed on Facebook for that reason. Also, I don't even. I don't. Have you noticed that I never have a telly on in the background because I never. I try not to. Even soaps. have an effect on me, even though I tell myself it's soap, it's all acting, it's not true, but it still doesn't, it still affects the way that I feel about situations that they have going on. Being an empath isn't fun. It can be helpful, but it isn't fun. But it's something that we learn to live with and cope with, and everybody deals and copes with different things in different ways. You'll find a way that you feel comfortable with and that suits you to deal with your thoughts and feelings that you get coming through. So for all of us, forgiveness. Okay, Rohan, you're saying can you ask questions? I'm going to say no. I'm not being horrible because, like I said, the readings are readings in general. If you want a Q&A reading, book privately with me via Facebook, as pulling one card may not be enough to give you the insight to the question that you're asking. And I don't like to put a time limit on private readings and on readings that involve questions, etc. And it's not fair for me to give you half a reading. I can't do that. And it's not fair that I give you more of a reading and somebody else less of a reading. So trying to balance it out so I can get to everybody. It's going to be one card in general readings for free. That is it. If you want anything more than that, go over to my Facebook page. If you want to put some money in my tip jar, that would be fantastic. And if I see that you have done that in my tip jar, I will then you write a comment underneath the comment section if you've done that, then I will contact you and I will pull you an extra couple of cards privately as a thank you. So you guys get a chance to have an extra couple of cards if you put a little tip in my tip jar, which obviously does help me in many ways with my work. So if you can't afford a private reading, you can make a small donation into my tip jar, and I will contact you and pull you an extra couple of cards. Okay. Michelle, I feel that you would benefit from talking with me privately, darling. To be honest, bullying, as I see that word that you've said there, I hate bullying in any way, shape, or form. There's so much of it, and it, whether it's online, in the home, from your partners, I don't agree with it. It's something that is not fair for you, that you have to go through that. And I'm sorry, Michelle. I wish that I could make everything better for you, but I can't just wave a magic wand and do that. Um, Inbox me on Facebook and we'll chat there, sweet, privately. Okay, darling. If there's something that you want to talk about, any of you, which is personal, you can inbox me on Facebook just for a chat if that's what you want. You don't have to be messaging me to book a reading. I answer all my inbox messages. I don't ignore anybody because it'd be really rude if I did. That wouldn't make me a very good person if I ignored you, would it? Okay, where am I going to go first with a card? I'm going to go, as I was just talking to you, Michelle, I'm going to pull your cards first, darling, okay? Let's see. What message do the universe have for you, Michelle? Okay, we've got honesty and patience just came up for you, okay? Now, let me just see why these have come up for you, Michelle. Okay, I do feel that you're not being completely honest with yourself about what is going on regarding your situation. I feel that you are turning a blind eye to something that is important. I feel that you are just getting on with and you just make doing with certain things that are going on. And I do feel that you, okay, I want to say that you feel as if that time is running out and that patience and time isn't on your side. You feel as if that there is nothing you could do and you just have to live with it, which is what you're finding difficult. I do feel that you feel as if there's no way out and you can't find that light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how much you've tried looking, you simply cannot find it. Know that we've all got a light at the end of the tunnel. Some of us find it easier to find than others, and I do feel that you will find yours. I just feel that you're looking in the wrong area. You're not going about things in a way that would help you to find that light, sweet. But but with the right guidance and advice and help from others that you trust, they can help you find it, sweet. So don't feel that you're gonna be having to live life in darkness forever, because we're gonna help you find that light, sweet. You're gonna message me in Facebook, and I'm gonna help you find that light. Okay, that dark sense of feeling that you got right now isn't gonna last forever. Okay, I feel like you reached well, not even a crossroad. It's like a blockade, and then and you know, you managed to get over ever hurdles in the past, but you've reached this one, and you feel that you're stuck, and you feel there's nowhere for you to turn. You tried looking for help and guidance, but it's all kind of, you feel like it's all backfired on you. That's where the patience comes in. Is I feel that where you're getting so irritated and irritated with your anxiety, you're not finding the patience that you need inside of you to try to hold off and wait just a little bit longer, and to know that the help is coming, the right help and guidance is there, and it's going to come from someone that you least expect it to, and maybe that person's me, which is why I said we'll talk privately on Facebook. So I feel that that's what we're gonna do. Please make sure you message me, Michelle, darling. If you don't message me, I'm gonna be messaging you, as I know you grant me permission to do so. Okay. It's almost like I feel that you've been wanting to message me for a while, but you didn't. I don't want it to be a burden on me. Kind of thinking, oh God, she's a busy lady. I can't message her. It's not fair. Don't ever feel that way, sweet. Message me anytime. You know that. I've told you that before. That goes for anybody, okay? Don't feel that you have been a burden on me, or I'm gonna think you're a pain in the ass, because that's not the case. Okay? I hope that helps you, and I hope I'm gonna be able to help you when we talk, Michelle. Okay? Right, I'm gonna go with, I hope I pronounced this right. Is it Prachi? Prachi, and I cannot pronounce your surname, okay? This is for you, okay, my darling? Hello, there's Yasmin Jonah. How you doing, darling? Okay, this is for you, my darling. Okay, card just flew out the deck for you, and we've got gratitude. You know what? The saying does go that a little bit of gratitude goes a long, long way, and I feel that you are very kind, you're very caring, and I feel that you bent over backwards for somebody around you, and I feel that you have gone out of your way to help them to make ends meet. You have given everything you've got to help this person, okay, and I feel that they are not showing you the gratitude that you deserve for what you have done for them. I feel that you have reached a point where you don't want to turn your back on them, because you don't want to have that worry and stress of wondering if they're okay, if they're coping. What if, like, you turn the back on them and everything is all gone wrong and it be your fault? It's almost like they are putting a guilt trip on you, but not intentionally. It's a hard situation to be in when you've done everything you can do for somebody, but until they can now turn around and start to help themselves, there's not a lot more you can do for them. Does that make sense to you, sweet? It's like, you know that you should say, I'm done, I can't do this anymore, but then you're gonna have that worry, of maybe I shouldn't have done that, maybe I should just hang around just to make sure they're okay. Okay, it's okay to let them know that you're there for them, and it's okay for you to say, listen, I'm here as a friend. I'm here to help you, pick you up when you're feeling down, but I cannot help you financially anymore. Okay? You know what? It's not even about not having the money to help them anymore. It's just the fact that a bit of appreciation of what you've done wouldn't go amiss. As they say, please and thank you don't cost a thing. We should all make sure that we use them in whenever we can possible. You know, I feel, sweet. I feel that they do appreciate what you do, but they don't know how to. They don't know how to put into words how grateful they are without sounding. I don't know if you know what I mean. I feel that they will do when things start turning around a bit more for them. They will show you how grateful they are for what you have done. They wouldn't be where they are now if it wasn't for you, and they know that. And they know that they haven't got anybody else. That they don't like to depend on you, but they are, and they feel that they have to. So explain to them that you need to take a step back and they need to try and deal with things on their own. They will thank you for it long term. Sometimes we've got to be a bit cruel to be kind, and let them find their feet. If they start to struggle and they can't cope, you'll be there to help them. Okay, I hope that helps you there, darling. Oh, you're welcome. Says means a lot. I can't say your name, so I just say just that you say that it means a lot. And you're welcome. I like the love hearts. Thank you. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And let's have a sip of my coffee. Can you hear the pug snoring? If you've not yet liked and subscribed, please do. Please do like the post, and even when you come off of here, write a comment down below on the main bit below, because it does help with the algorithm of my videos getting out, so other people know that I'm here. Okay, as you know, I am just a small channel at the moment that's trying to grow. Um, and I feel that we are growing. We've gone up about 25 subscribers in a month. Don't sound like a lot to some people, but to me it is, so I'm very grateful. Roll on. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, we get more things on here that we can do, but at the moment it just has to be kept basic, you know what I mean? But I'm happy with the way things are, as long as you guys are happy. If you have any ideas what you like to see or watch on my channel that you like me to do, I am hoping to maybe do some blogging, of me, what I might get up to. I don't do very much in the daytime, so blogging my a day in the life of me would be very boring. But I am trying to find things that I can go video and I can upload, okay, for you to see. Um, Lockdown is being lifted. We're having a little bit more freedom. So as soon as all that is lifted and we can go out and socialize a bit more, I will be able to bring more to the channel, okay? Which I can't wait to do. Okay, where am I going to go next? Who would like a card next? Let me see. Okay. In a yellow summer. Now, why is that song just coming to my head? Who can take the Yellow Submarine song as a meaning with somebody that's a spirit on a personal level? When I say on a personal level, when you hear in the yellow submarine, when you hear that song, is there somebody that you have lost that as a spirit that song reminds you of? I do like random songs. I might be connected to you that I was just reading for Prachi and Prachi. Can you connect yourself to the Yellow Submarine song? We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Mm-hmm. Might be connected to you, Michelle. Okay, Andrea, this is just general one card readings. If you'd like a reading about anybody or what you're asking, rather than putting one card and you not being able to get the full extent to what you need to know. If that makes sense. Paula Dillon, I'm gonna go with you next, my darling. How you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well. Okay. A yellow submarine. Okay, the card that came up for you, Paula, is patience, darling. I feel with this card, though, with you, I want to say you've been waiting long enough for an answer from somebody that you put a question to them. I want to say a while ago, and you've given them the benefit of the doubt, and you waited for them to make their mind up on what it is that they want to do regarding a certain situation. I feel that you haven't gone back to them because you don't want to feel like you're nagging, but I feel that you're going to have to turn that around. That's all right, Jonah. Take care, darling. I feel you're going to have to turn that around and get on the blower. And what I mean by that is pick up the phone, message them, get them to hurry up and decide what it is that they want to do, because you can't wait forever. I know you're kind and you're loving and you're caring, and you're quite happy to wait, but time isn't on your side. I feel that a decision needs to be made, or you're going to lose out. I want to say financially, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm okay, not much since my brother's passing. Well, now that you're having a car done, does it make sense to what I've just said to you? I feel that you're going to lose out financially regarding something if someone doesn't make their mind up on what they want to do. It does. You know, what I feel is that you're gonna may just have to just go ahead and do what you feel it is the right thing to do without feeling guilty. And I know you can do that, okay? You already know what it is that was wanted. Um, just because someone don't quite agree with it's not even your decision. It wasn't your decision in the first place. It is you're trying to meet his wishes, and I feel that you can do that. Find it in your heart and the strength in your heart to remind yourself of what it is that was wanted, and that by doing the right thing on helping get his wishes met, it's the right thing to do because it's what he wanted. Does that make sense, mate? Okay? And do it without feeling guilty, okay? Remember who you're doing it for. Do you know what? You've waited long enough for them to decide. You know, it's not their. Well, I need to say to you, it's not their decision anymore. I feel that the ball is in your court. You decide. Big hugs to you, darling. I feel that it's holding you back, Paula. I feel that you're unable to move forward until this is dealt with. And it's not fair on you. It's almost like I want to say, how dare they? They know what an effect it's all having on you, and it's like that after you dealt with one thing, they're putting another thing on you, and it's just wrong. Know what you're gonna do is the right thing to do, and it's what was wanted. Okay, don't feel guilty. You'll be doing the right thing. I want to come through and give you a big hug, a big kiss on your third eye. Okay, love you, girl. Okay, who's on here that hasn't had a card? Is there anybody on here that I've not pulled a card for? Looking to see if there's anybody. Happy, are you still on here? I know that you asked for a card, but if you're still here, I'll pull your card. I just scrolled up to see if you were there. I'm glad it makes sense to you, Paula. Happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you. Catherine, let's pull your card, darling. And you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, Catherine. Catherine, two cards that came up for you, darling. Change and grief. Okay. So why have these come up for you, sweetness? Okay. There is changes that are occurring, I want to say right before your eyes, and you've got no control over it. I feel that you are having to say goodbye to something that meant a lot to you, something that I want to say was of a sentimental value, but for some reason you're having to let it go and leave it behind. Does that make sense to you, Catherine? Okay. Um, I feel that. Okay, I want to say saying goodbye now is it doesn't mean goodbye forever. Know that that side of things is coming to an end because there's something new that wants to come in and present itself and be a part of your life. There is new opportunities, etc. That is gonna be coming in and be playing a big part of your life. I feel that you find it hard to adapt to change. You understand when I say you saying goodbye to something that means a lot to you, sentimental value. Well, I'm getting a vision of like a house or a home. It's like a fixture or something that you have to leave behind and you can't take it with you, no matter how much you'd like to. It holds a lot of memories. But I also feel that it's in a place where you can go back anytime you want to and visit. So it's not, yes, the family home. Okay, you can go back and visit and look at it whenever you want to. So yeah, the family home, that absolutely makes sense to what I was just picking up. You've been in that home for a long time, sweet. That's why it's so hard to say goodbyes. But you know what? It, Even though it's sad and it's emotional and it's okay to feel like that, you're human. You know, we all have these emotions that go through our minds, and but you also know the reasons why it has to take place. And I know that if you had a choice, then it wouldn't be what's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel that it's all out of your hands. I feel like somebody has kind of pushed you in the direction that if you had your way, you wouldn't never have been going. But you also know that it's needed to be done for other reasons. Um, I feel you're going to a place that's going to be adapted to you and your needs. So you're going to be able to live a more comfortable life than what you are right now. So it has its ups and it has its downs. Mum passed it. It was left to my nephew. Okay. So that'd be where I got the moving. Your nephew doesn't need to be there. He's got somewhere else, and that's why I understand a bit more now of why I'm picking up what I am. Again, it's one of the moments where you don't want to feel like you feel like you're being mean, you're being cruel, but it's something that has to be done. It just simply, you know what I mean. It's gonna be okay. He's gonna thank you for it long term. Okay, you're gonna be okay, Catherine, darling. Okay, I have to move on. You're gonna be okay. You will find somewhere that will be adapted to your needs. Okay, you will be much. I want to say much more comfortable because you won't have so many steps or etc. that are struggle for you to climb up and down and etc. You're gonna be comfortable in your own place. You have your own place. Brilliant. I'm hearing the song. Though we gotta say goodbye for the summer, darling, I promise you this. Send you all my love every day in a letter sealed with a kiss. Who sang that song? Was it can't remember. Sealed with a kiss, though we gotta say goodbye for the summer. Darling, I promise you this. I send you all my love every day in a letter sealed with a kiss. Was it Jason Donovan that sang that song? Catherine, love it. My mum used to sing that. I think mum may have stepped forward, sweet. That's why I got that song. Please stay there. Do not go anywhere. Are you happy for me to continue on this live feed to see what connection I have with mum for you? I feel it's a song, Catherine, that you hear when mum is around. Right. As I'm connecting, okay, I'm feeling pressure on the center of my back. You know, the center of back. I feel that she may have had suffered with her back, almost like I want to crouch over, and I can't sit up straight because of the way that my back is arched. It's so I'm always slouched over. I can't sit up straight because of my back. Does that make sense, Catherine? I also feel that my breathing is very heavy. It's not something I do intentional, but it's the way that I am because of I want to say problems with the chest. It could be COPD. I feel that I want to say asthma, but I feel it's a bit more than asthma. That's why I say COPD. Yes, when she had cancer. Thank you, darling. I'm just going to say thank you to your mum because I think she's just done amazing and giving me this information so you know that she has stepped forward and she is with me. I feel the reason why she stepped forward is she's telling you that you're doing the right thing, okay? Everything that's happening, she's okay with, she agrees with, and she's very happy that you've made these choices because you're going to benefit long term from them. Okay, have you recently put flowers in your window, like a window box with flowers in, Catherine? Tell me that your window looks lovely with the new flowers that you put in there. It's like I'm seeing a window box with flowers in. It might be that she had a window box, but she might be. I feel like she showed me that you recently bought some new flowers and put on it in a window box. Hanging baskets. I was just about to say hanging baskets. They look beautiful. Mum used to make her own hanging baskets, didn't she? She used to make her own and have them hanging outside everywhere outside the house. She said you get your green fingers from her. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask if she was gonna give me a gift, okay? To give you, Catherine, what would she give me? Okay, she's telling me she'd give you her heart because she says you've had a few problems with yours. So it's something that you don't talk about to many people, but you've had a few problems with your heart. So she said she'd give you hers, so you didn't have so many problems with the one you've got. Okay, she's telling me something about feet, needing feet to be looked at, and bunions. She says that you got some problems with is it she had problems with her feet, or is it you with your feet? And lots of bunions, and funny shaped feet. Problems with feet. She's telling me they need to get them looked at. Don't. She says you got a few things that you could do with seeing the doctor for, but you're holding back. Don't be afraid. She doesn't want you to be afraid of the doctors anymore. She wants you to go and see your doctor and be upfront and honest with what you feel that you've got going on, and get yourself. So, oh, it was Mum. Okay, so she's talking about herself, something about herself, and she was afraid to go to the doctor. She wouldn't be upfront and honest with what she had going on. You had to kind of work it out for yourself. I feel a lot of problems arose when you were taking care of Mum, that you realised that she had a lot more going on than you realised. Doing a lot of talking with my hands. Would that be Mum as well, doing all the talking, moving the hands about all the time? It's almost like I want to say to her, "What are you doing, talking a sign language?" She hated the doctor. She hated him with a vengeance. She didn't normally swear, but I feel that she would at the doctor. She would if there was something or somebody that she didn't like, or you put her in a situation that she was uncomfortable in. The swearing was horrendous. Foul mouth, very foul mouth. She says you're just like her. You are. She says we're she says you're a spit of her. You're a mini version of her. Would she be right? She's laughing. She finds that funny. But she's also thankful. She's very thankful for all that you did for her. She has, and for putting up with the abuse that she gave you. She said she swore at you a lot when everything had to be perfect in a. She liked things a certain way, didn't she? And if they wasn't done a certain way, she would get angry at you. She's very sorry. She says we were just as bad as each other. We used to argue. Some might call it banter. Said you were both terrible for that. Yes, my kids say you're turning into nanny. Oh dear. Oh dear, Catherine. Take it as a compliment, darling, because your mum, she's beautiful. She might have had what people might call a potty mouth, but her energy is absolutely beautiful, and I think she's done fantastic. I'm going to say thank you to her, and I'm going to give her your love, and thank you for allowing me to continue on with the connection that I had to her. She's amazing. I like her attitude. She says it how it is. She's straight to the point, but she's very blunt when she does it. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Catherine, and thank you to your lovely mum. Can I just ask, does mum have a name? I do. I have asked for names in the past, but I don't do names because when you give names, it's like you're guessing. You know what I mean? And it'd be nice if I could just put her energy to a name to her energy. That would be beautiful. You don't have to give me a name if you don't want to. Kathleen, thank you for that validation, because you're all going to think that I'm probably just saying this, but I was picking up Kathleen, or something similar, but I didn't want to say it because your name was Catherine, so I thought I was getting that because I was looking at your name. But thank you, thank you. I just need a bit of a breather, Tammy. How you doing, darling? And then I'll pull your card, sweet. See how the energy on here on YouTube is a lot different to the energy on Facebook. Have you guys noticed the difference in the way that it feels? I think that your comments on here are in real time as well. So when you as soon as you comment, it comes up in real time. So that is awesome. Just bear with me, 67044. That's a nice name. Just having a bit of a breather after a spirit connection. To Kathleen, beautiful lady in spirit, for Catherine. And then I would pull you to a card before I then come off. Oh, it's Moira. Hello, darling. I expect that as soon as I pulled a card, I may have picked up on your energy and may have known who you were. How you doing, darling? If you've not liked and subscribed, I want to see all them likes going up on the page. I want to see them really good. 3 likes and I've read for more than 3 people I know. Please hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm. That's a big word for me. Um, of the video on YouTube, it gets some more people get to see it. Thank you, Michelle. I will answer your inbox after I finish the live, darling. Obviously, I can't do it until I finish, but I won't forget you. Don't worry. Do not worry. Don't worry. Be happy now. Do 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 do. Don't worry. Be happy. If you guys have received the card and you want to put some money in my tip jar, the link to the PayPal is posted below. And like I said, if you put some money in my tip jar, I will send you a private message and I will pull you a few extra cards as a thank you. Well, that's up to you. You're not obliged to do so. It's there. You don't have to. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, but if you want to, when you make a donation in the tip jar, that money goes towards me buying things to help with obviously the YouTube channel, to buy things to help with this, and to it'll also go towards um other things for my Facebook, etc. So donations kind of go back in to the work. It doesn't get spent on anything other than them going back into what I do. Okay, let's go Tammy and then Paula and then Moira and then Cheryl. I pulled your card, didn't I? Did I pull? Did I pull? Did I pull your card? I can't see. I got memory like a sieve. Welcome back to happiness. Oh yeah. Cheryl, please like the video, please. Moira, please like the video, please. Okay. Tammy. Tammy, we got humor come up for you, darling. Okay, this is asking you to try to see the funny side of things. Try to see the funny side of a situation instead of letting it stress you out. I do feel that something has taken place, and I do want to say it's beyond a joke. Okay, I want to say it's beyond a joke, and it should never have happened in the first place. But try to see the funny side of it so it doesn't stress you out completely. I feel that what someone has done is way out of line. That there's a line that people don't cross, and I feel this person crossed that line too many times, and I feel that this time what they have done isn't it's taking the biscuit, to put it politely. Thank you, Paula. It's taking the biscuit, and that's putting it politely. Tammy, I feel that you're allowing somebody to walk all over you and treat you like dog poo. Sorry for the words. You're not something that someone trod in. You shouldn't allow someone to treat you that way when all you've done is bent over backwards to help them. But by seeing the funny side of it, it stop you stressing out about it. It stop you letting it get to you, and they will see that it doesn't bother you like it used to, and that you've moved on, and they will soon give up and stop. Oh, you just said not anymore. I'm proud of you for that, sweet. It's because they know you're not going to take the crap anymore. Do you know what I mean? Walking back happy. Yeah, that song stuck in my head. Walking back to happiness. Whoop, oh, yeah. Tell me I'm working on it, and you keep working on it, but don't work on it so much that it ends up also causing you stress. That's not what we want you to do. We don't want you to feel stressed. We don't want you to feel overwhelmed. We want you to go back to being you, and not someone that's stressed about how somebody else is going to react when you do something, not someone that has constantly looking over their shoulder wondering what's going to happen next. That's not what we want. And I want to say be proud of yourself and remind yourself the reasons why you're stepping up to the mark, and why you're speaking your mind, and why you're telling the people that you feel that are disrespecting you to back off and stay away. You know what I mean? Be around people that treat you with the respect that you deserve. Anybody that treats you anything less than that, be done with them. Okay? Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Okay, darling? Okay. Let's go now to Moira. Hi, Yazzie. How you doing, darling? Of course it is, sweet. Damn right it's your time to shine. Okay, Moira, this is for you, darling. Moira, you got honesty. Yeah, they say honesty is the best policy. But I feel that someone around you, isn't being as honest with you as they should. I feel that someone has betrayed you and they've let you down. And I feel that you should have seen this a long time ago, but only now are things coming to light. Don't beat yourself up over it. As they would say, soon, better late than never, okay? You're seeing the truth in the situation now, so now you can deal with it and do something about it. Don't beat yourself up over it, okay? There are people that could have told you. There are people that already knew about it before you found out, and they could have told you, which is wrong. Anybody that's on your side, that supports you, that your friend, they know that someone's doing that. They should tell you, not keep it from you. But fortunately, it's not always the case. But now, you can now deal with it in a way that you feel comfortable with. Don't listen to the thoughts of other people. Do what you feel you need to do about this situation. Okay? And don't back down. Stick to your guns, sweet. With your head held high, be proud of you and the choice that you're about to make, and the decisions that you're going to put into play to enable you to move forward away from the people that don't deserve your time or your energy. Okay? Yeah, so you're next, darling. You caught me just before I was just doing those two lovely ladies. Oh no, Cheryl. And then Yazzie, okay? Cheryl, this is for you, my darling. Cheryl. Cheryl. You got the worry card, darling. I want to say to you, Cheryl, do not worry about them at all. Do not worry about what they're getting up to, because the feeling isn't mutual. I feel that you need to find a way to close that door of the past and move forward. Open that at the other door in front of you and move forward. Walk through it with your head held high. You don't want to be continuing to live in the past. The past is the past for a reason. Okay? You don't need the reminders. You don't need any of the crap anymore. It's time to move forward. Leave the past where it belongs. Close that door. Lock it. And throw away the key and open that door in front of you and walk through it with your head held high, like I said. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you, my darling. My energy's nearly coming to zilch. We're nearly on an hour. Okay, now let's go with Yazzie. This is for you, darling, and then I'm coming off. I'm saying my goodnight. If you do put something in my piggy bank in the tip jar below, let me know so I can message you with and pull you a couple more cards privately as a thank you. You must let me know in the comments, not here in this comments, but the comments underneath the live that you've done, or I'll see that you've done, and I will message you. What else was I going to say? Please hit that like button, share the live feed out, as it will help more people to see me. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell and hit the drop down menu, click all so you get notified every time I go live. If you have any ideas of what you like me to do on here, you like to see on the channel, let me know and I will meet your needs, I promise you. Okay? If you want to see me do mystery box opening and maybe haunted gifts, or if you want me to purchase maybe a haunted doll and sit here and connect to the doll live, you let me know and we'll make it happen. Okay? It's this is here for you guys, not for me. I just want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, Yazzie, this is for you, sweet. Okay, loneliness. Okay, this card's come up because you're feeling like you are dealing with a situation on your own. You feel like nobody's listening. You feel like not even the walls are having a go at listening to what you're saying. You feel like the walls are caving in, and the feeling of claustrophobic isn't very nice. You feel like everything is closing in on you. Everything is caving in. You're feeling like you're being made to feel this big for some strange reason. I feel that the support that you thought that you had, you feel has gone away. But you've not asked for guidance and support from anybody. You've just got on with things. You've just tried to move forward on your own without allowing people to come in and help you. You need to change that, turn that around. Yazzie, let people help you. Ask for help, okay? Do not be afraid to ask for help. Help is there if you allow it in to help you. But you know, the angels, they would love to help you, but you need to grant them permission. So go and grant those angels permission. Let them come in and help you. Let them help guide you along the right path, or along the right journey for you. Instead of you feeling like you're lost or you're stuck, you know, let's get you on the right path. You can do it if you really want. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Aora, Aora A, I'm gonna have to pull your card before I go off. I'm gonna have to, okay? This is just one card pulled in general, darling. If you'd like a question answered, a Q&A reading, please go click the link to my Facebook and book a private reading. As you know, when you ask me a question for a reading, I don't want to just pull one card and not be able to give you the in-depth reading that maybe needed behind that question. Okay, I want to be able to give you the full amount that you need, and I can't do that on the live, so it would have to be private. I don't put a time limit on my reading, see, and on here I'm kind of on a time limit, and that's not how I do full readings. So go over to my Facebook page, take a look at what I offer. My readings start from as little as £5, and we'll go from there. Okay. But for now, I will pull you your one card, your free one card. Everybody's entitled to a card from me, and with that, your card is freedom. Hi, Curtis. Better late than never. I'm coming off after this one. I've been on for an hour. Okay, you got freedom, darling. I feel that something that you feel that you haven't had for a long time. I feel like you're this bird that's trapped in its cage, and nobody's opened the door for a long time. You just want somebody to open that door so you can just take a step outside to see what it feels like to spread your wings a little bit further than what you've been able to. I do feel that stepping outside your comfort zone is something that you do have. I don't know if it's a phobia or a fear of, but there's something that's preventing you from being able to do that. Whether it's the way you've been treated or if it's something that you've done yourself. It's not that you're weird by finding it hard to step outside your front door. It's an illness, okay? It's an illness, and it's hard to overcome that on your own. By admitting to yourself that you're struggling, that is your first step to recovery, okay? It might just it might be your anxiety that's preventing you, but I do feel there's something holding you back, and I feel that you've never really spoke to anybody about how you truly feel inside as a person. I feel that you've told people what you feel that they want to hear, and when you take a step back and look at your situation from a bigger picture, you realize that it's not actually helping and it's not getting you anywhere. So you're now ready to allow the help, but you're unsure how to go about and getting the help that you feel that you might need. It's difficult. And I feel by you saying yes, anxiety to me is something that you don't say very often. You don't normally talk about your own problems and your own issues. You've always been there for other people and helped them through their problems, their issues, their anxieties, but never really sort of thought, well, hang on a minute. I can understand what I'm saying to that person, and I feel that I could do with some help and some guidance myself. Being able to admit it and to ask for it is what is a big step, and I'm very proud of you for coming forward to me today, knowing that you know what I mean. Being a psychic, you never know what I could pick up, whether it be something really personal, whether it be something just in general. Do you know what I mean? It's hard with somebody with bad anxiety, like I feel that you have, to do that. So I'm proud of you for that, and I would love to be able to help you if you feel that I can. So if you want a chat, okay, it doesn't have to. You don't have to inbox me on Facebook for a reading. You can inbox me just for a general chat. I'm happy to do that as I feel that you might benefit from that too, sweet. Just find me on Facebook, send me an inbox message, and we'll just have a wee chat over there, sweet. If you feel that you want to, no pressure. You don't have to message me on Facebook for a reading. It can be for a chat. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't. It's not about me getting you to book readings with me and me taking your money. It's about me being here for all of you as a friend too, if you let me. Okay? Moira says, you won't regret it, Donnie. Just confirmed for me what I have suspected. I just need to know the truth. You're welcome, darling. Love and light to you, Moira. Love and light to you, Aora. Yeah, Aora. I did say it right. Yay. And I am a cheeky moo cow. You know me, Curtis. I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you all for being here. What an amazing hour. What a lovely connection we had for Catherine as well to Spirit. That was lovely. Go tell your friends where I am. Share it out. Take care, guys. I love you guys. And Michelle, I'll answer your inbox message in just a second, darling. I'm just going to sit here and wave now for the next 5 minutes. Thank you for being my friend. Travel down the road and back again. Okay, I'm going, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.